The Rat That Ate Yorkshire, How Britain's Vermin Crisis Became a Horror Movie, ladies and gents of the UK, and that one bloke still in denial about climate change. Today, I bring you a tale so grotesque, so stomach-clenching, so emblematic of the absolute collapse of this soggy bin-filled empire, you'll be sleeping with your feet off the floor for a week. In the sweet, windswept village of Normanby, North Yorkshire, a monster was found. Not in a cave, not in the sewers, but in someone's home. A rat. Not a rat like the one that nibbled Cinderella's cheese. Nah, bro. A 22-inch beast, tail to snout. That's not a rodent, that's a failed Pokemon evolution. The beast cometh. A pest control worker walked into a house, saw this hairy abomination, and screamed louder than a Love Island cast member losing Wi-Fi. Its corpse flopped across the floor like a damp gym towel. The body of a toddler, the face of a goblin, and the aura of a villain from Stranger Things. British vermin have leveled up. We're in the final boss stage. This wasn't one isolated, mutated rat on a protein shake diet. Councillors and residents say they've been seeing them everywhere, under bins in alleyways, even outside Greggs. Yorkshire is under siege, but not by foreign invaders, by rats that can drag your cat into the underworld. Now you might think, surely the council's doing something right? Oh sweet summer child, this is Britain. Redcar and Cleveland Borough Council decided pest control was a luxury. Too expensive, they cried, while writing off 15k expenses for consultancy sandwiches. They stopped doing domestic call-outs. Now if a monster rat starts chewing your toddler's socks, you get advice, literally. A PDF with tips and a drawing of a mousetrap. Thanks, Janet from Public Health. So the people, God help them, are hiring private pest control. Or worse, ignoring it. And the rats? They're thriving like landlords in a housing crisis, reproducing in alleyways, nesting in takeaway boxes, chewing through insulation and class divides. Feral empire? You know why this is happening? Because we built a kingdom of waste. Food bins overflow like gossip in a hair salon. Fly tipping is the new national sport, and the rats, they adapted, smart, bold, unbothered. They're no longer afraid of humans. They look at us like we owe them rent. And maybe we do, because we gave them everything they needed. An endless buffet of chicken bones and KFC boxes, councils too broke to fight back, and winters too warm to kill them off. You thought the housing crisis was bad? Wait until the vermin start squatting. Local councillors are calling for a borough-wide crackdown. NHS, landlords, Thames Water, schools, corner shops. Everybody's being asked to chip in and nuke these beasts. But what's the actual plan? Hire more pest control, raise council tax, or maybe just blame the poor again and hope the rats join a waiting list? No one's talking about the deeper rot, about how neglect breeds more than just despair. It breeds ecosystems, underground networks, a literal rat revolution. You think it's just a Yorkshire problem? Sweetheart, they're in Birmingham, they're in Bristol, they're under that cafe table you're typing on right now. They're climbing drain pipes in Westminster, whispering tax advice into Tory ears. Because these rats, they aren't just rats, they are the byproduct of policy failure. They are austerity-made flesh, they are the children of neglect and decay, and they're not going anywhere. Britain is not being overrun by the poor, it's not the EU that's creeping in through the cracks. It's the rats, big ones, bold ones, built like staffies, armed with bacteria and no respect for our authority. And while Parliament debates gender-neutral toilets, the real empire strikes back from the gutters. So sweep your floors, secure your bins, and maybe, just maybe, elect leaders who don't mistake public health for a budget line. Because the rats are not just in Yorkshire, they're in all of us now.